Alright, difficulty they will probably explain here. I'm so retarded. I tried to go back. Alright. It's a mystery what it said on the first page. Hope you were quick readers. Cthulhu, or a little squid. Octopus. Sharon ship. Looks a little bit like Indiana Jones. Use the shovel, Chance.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Hope I never have to use it. Something tells me I will.
What does his voice remind you of? Coil springs, shell casings.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
I think I did.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Didn't I? Oh. Folding camera. Letter from J. Vanderberg. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself and come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Investigation. Newcomer. Evidence in your casebook will have an icon to indicate you can use it to advance the case. Evidence in your casebook will have no hint icons, leaving you to work out what actions to take next. You will receive no hints at what to do in your investigation, no prompts to visit the Mind Palace or casebook, and won't be notified when you collected all key evidence. I'm gonna go with detective, alright? I'm gonna go with detective. This seems like an overkill. This seems like an overkill. I think detective is good. I think detective is good. Like, yeah. Yeah. I think it's good. I can't change the combat difficulty. Oh, I can. Alright. Oh, they're hard. There we go.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
What a
What
pleasure!
to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice.
He looks like he's straight out of Bloodborne.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
What's the deal with the city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Is that is it an island?
No ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Lee. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Shutter Island copy. I don't think so. What? Because they're both islands?
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather...
Your character sounds like he is going to ask me if I would like to sign his petition. Oh, maybe that's where I recognize his voice from.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where
How can I
he just
find
said he
Mr.
was on the port.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
I don't think his suit is nice.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn.
Philosophy club, huh?
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
True.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
Another boat
You're too kind, Johannes.
to go in the
Can you
island?
steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Wait,
Take
what?
this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What? It's out already. If you pre-purchase it, yeah, you get 48 hours early access to it. All right.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No.
The pleasure was mine.
Mr.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Press M to activate map. So he marked Oakmont City Port. I don't see the hotel. Oops. Zoom out. Oh, it's all the way up here. Oh, what the fuck? This is so huge. Oakmont City Hall. Oakmont Police Department. Oakmont Chronicle. Newspaper, I guess. Hospital of St. Mary's and Asylum. Oh shit, maybe it is Shutter Island. Devil Reefs Hotel. Alright. There was this boat. Uber boat. I guess. Alright.
I don't care about your petty excuses.
What the fuck?
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Do choices matter?
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite
Even has the
features.
chimpanzee teeth. Alright. It still doesn't explain, I
If may
guess.
ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him.
I mean, you said you have very distinguished features, so...
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Is this fucking Trump?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you?
You just did.
My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather
A
good at
favor for a
tracking down some
favor.
people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it?
I'm the best out of the
Oakmont
best.
is not exactly friendly to
Batman
new
is second
arrivals.
place to me.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat.
Well, you said it wasn't him.
Supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest
Said
you stop
quit the
talking and
menu
go
to
see
change
for yourself.
difficulty. Did he really? Or are you trolling me? Where's the lifeboat? Where's the fisherman's house? The lifeboat is probably not important.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
The borders the fence.
As
Alright.
much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Be quick about it. Okay, first let's no, it is. It's fine. Evidence contains crucial information about what to do and where to go next. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues in your mind palace, and take photos. A white frame in the camera you find indicates if you are aiming correctly. Read evidence closely to identify important locations, then pin it on the map to plan your route. Pin evidence on the HUD to keep track of your current goal. X to toggle on, X plus this to toggle. Oh. Place evidence on map HUD from the casebook screen. Select evidence and use X pin evidence, space place on map. Right. So we're standing right in front of it. I'm guessing this is the house. But he said face the house, and on the left side there's a fence to a beach. Or am I retarded? Got some fish. Now I'm looking for some kind of bedroom here where he was supposedly chilling. There's an octopus. What's behind door number 1? A bed and a dog bed.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Alright. What do we have here? Oops. Shell casing and gunpowder.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Yeah, I had to reload. Alright. There we go. I wonder if any of these... Is this the fisherman? No, this is the police. Alright. Let's see if it actually saved. No, it didn't. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so the police is ruining my crime scene. This is the fisherman, I suppose?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Oh. No, you didn't. Are you okay?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn.
Alright.
We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail
So
ain't
Barry
good
found
anymore,
him,
so
put him in
I
Louis'
started fishing.
room.
That or
Where's
something.
Louis' room, I wonder?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have
Forcing
no
on
idea
every
Mr.
single one,
Throgmorton's
forcing on every single one, 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 every single one, forcing on every single one, forcing. Fuck the plebs. That's my inner thoughts. What happened
You
to
know how
Paul?
Paul died.
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Yeah, but did he get fucking stabbed? Did he fucking die in his sleep? Did he trip on a fucking fish moly? Like, how do you not know how he died? I mean, even if you didn't see it.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Or God.
I'll leave you
Religion.
to it. Take care of yourself.
K, huh?
Please, detective.
Sounds awfully
say-
close to
Tell me the
K-Tool.
truth.
K-Tool.
Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright. So, Louis' room. I wonder if this is it. I mean... Is this one room or two rooms, you know? Got some alcohol, that's good.
Chew.
It does kind of sound like the voice of the Sign My Petition game. Whatever that was called again.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Like Whiskey Groggy. Postal 2, yeah, right. Mind's eye. Q press press T for. Trying to see the difference. Mind's eye allows you to see the unseen. Use Mind's eye whenever you see a distortion in the corner of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Images of the past have an activation. Let's see above. What the? So this is the son. He's being possessed as, or that's what happened, I guess. A glimpse into the past. Alright. The fuck? I don't think I should stay in this. How do I exit this one? There we go. Alright. Seems to be some kind of God of War weapon.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Masterful work. I'll use my own mind's vision.
Sounds like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
They kinda do look like a fish.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
What the hell? Alright, so he was possessed.
5 cards short of a full house. 5 cards short of a full house. 5 cards short of a full house.
One more time.
5 cards short of a full house.
Oh. Alright, so he got possessed. I don't quite get though. What happened then? Oh shit. Alright, this is the guy who died.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
He was beaten. What the fuck? What?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Choo choo. Ahem.
Wait, did he smash open this fucking...
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. he was beaten to a pulp.
What are these symbols?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Look, there are some symbols everywhere. Jizz stains. Three. Three. Don't forget to take pictures. I don't see a symbol for taking pictures. How do you take pictures? I feel like the tutorial is not explaining it. Okay. Pick up the knives with the vision. I did that already. Don't use it too much or monsters will attack. Alright, here's the Mind Palace. Here's a case book. So the Throgmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. What about that?
Don't smash it. Okay, don't smash it.
There were 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but I've only found 2 of them.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
Oh, so the fish guy shot the possessed son. And what the fuck is this guy doing with this fucking barrel? But who is this? It's not them.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Alright. No.
Yeah, run!
Alright. So this is where it started.
What's happening?
And then he shot
This,
him,
ape face.
but since he's possessed and superpowers, he moved this thing and jumped down here.
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
is trippy. Alright. Mind Palace. Lewis shot without warning. No, he didn't shoot until he attacked the other guy. Deduct. Combine clues to make deductions. Alright. So, this one. And this one. Hang on, I'm a little bit. Okay. Albert spread hysteria around him. Sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Look, Forsen, I'm Cthulhu. Can't you do the one with the Forsen neck? The arms? That one is more impressive. Alright, Albert attacked fishermen at their house soon as he regained consciousness. Fucking epic. Why did they have to release this crap? That is just that hope and getting soft lock so I can play TFT again. Force ahead, 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 okay guy. I will get soft locked at one point, that's inevitable. Wait, I'm a little bit. How do I combine? Albert attacked the fisherman. Lewis shot without warning. We want to deduct this one, right? And we want to combine it with this one. And then Albert fled when wounded. One fisherman is missing. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Yes, the fisherman guy ran after him. We'll probably find the fishmoly guy dead if we follow these tracks, because that makes sense to me. Am I done with the Mind Palace now, you think? I think so. Yeah. Place on map. Alright, so... Oops. Follow the omen. Mind eyes can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Alright. Took fall damage. This way. Alright, so here's some casings.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Then they ran this way. And then what? 3? What are these numbers that keep appearing?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
These numbers keep appearing. I don't know why. Alright. This way. In here? I'm pretty sure we'll find the fish moly guy dead here. There he is.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have steady supply of channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Double interest.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
What's that sound? Padlocks. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. How do I equip my gun? Oh my god, I was completely wrong. It's the sun. He fucking I don't know if he, I don't think no, you don't do that to yourself, do you? Okay, so he got shot there on the left side earlier on, and then someone hung him up here. Use gun. I don't know how to use gun. How do I use gun? Oh, here we go. 6 bullets in a dream. No aim assist, thank you God. Alright. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
This was deliberate.
One
Same
fatal
look,
round
you'll
through
have
the
to tell you
forehead.
are. Same look, you'll have to tell you are. Same look, you'll have to tell you are. Same look, you'll have to tell you are. 888 decillion. 888 million. I've suffered hysteria too. Tyler, Boonting, Monkas, S. Hyper, Emarcio, Fat and Sparrow, Tack, Valeron, Bertho, Ich bin Drogs, Very Spooky, and Eski, No Skill, Facial, and Shensi. Thank you, boys. Welcome back. Alright. $888,000, 888, 88 billion, 888 million, 888,000, 888. Alright, so the fish moly guy, the fisherman, he's called Lewis, right? And the bar owner owns Lewis money. Is that it? Wait, who's Lewis? Albert and the fisherman named Lewis, yeah, fled the scene. So, a bar owner is indebted to Lewis. Alright. Lewis left the crime scene. Left. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I will you, but I am underwater like everyone else right now. I want to have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. Jesus Christ. I don't know, that doesn't have anything to do with each other. I just... Lewis pursued... There's something we're missing here, I think. Albert was murdered. He was. Lewis left the crime scene. How do I know that? Oh. How do I know Lewis left the crime scene? We don't know that he murdered him. Right? This has nothing to do with... Lewis, the inmates that killed Thorgrim may be hiding in the bar. But we don't know that he killed him. That's what makes this so confusing to me.
Welcome to Uganda.
Alright. Place on map. Where's the bar? I think it was over here. No? I don't know where the bar is. Wait, the bar? It should be next to the port. Alright, we just want to talk to him. Oops. Oops. Coil Springs. Wait, what about my skill points? Knowledge points, 1. Combat proficiency? Vigor.
Welcome to Uganda.
Mind. Smart packing. Gain even more experience from all sources. What is vigor? Melee attack speed. Army, shaker, submachine gun. Bottomless pockets. Your vitality decreases further. You know what? I'm gonna go... I don't need gun accuracy and stuff because I'm already a god gamer, right? I like this one. I like the Jew build, right? But I also like remain sane far longer than any ordinary. Double the quest reward items earned. Oh my god! Hey, give me this. Earn more experience. Okay, it's over. The Forsen build starts here. Alright, go here first. Alright, very good. Oops, sorry. Gunpowder. Alright. So there's a top floor of this building. I can't go. Alright, we gotta find the... Oh, I have a let's not walk around with that. What is this? Camera? Oh, can I take pictures of the body? Smile for the camera. Alright. T-Tours. There's no bathroom, don't worry. What is this? First aid, and what is this? A fucking brick? Why would I throw a brick? Alright, so according to our case book, where can I find the letter? Where can I find the letter, I wonder? That I just read. Documents. Where can I find the letter? I guess we'll just... I think it said the port, like they're sniffing around the port or something. It doesn't mean necessarily that the bar is located near the port. It means that the cops might, you know, sniff around shipments of alcohol or whatever. Here we go. Under the keel bar. That sounds like a bar to me. Under the keel. Alright, 38 XP. Gimme, gimme.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Why didn't you have a bullet? Oh shit, monk ass. Ah no, suicide is not the way. Unless bullets are currency. Alright. I'm just going back here. Alright, motherfucker. I want to talk to the bar owner. Sorry.
Stop it. What's your problem?
In the corner. Go in the corner.
Hey, knock it off. Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Stay alert.
Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Hell no.
Welcome to Under the Keel.
Okay, this might be the bar owner.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
I'm a little bit of a cunt.
Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
Kay's punishment?
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy.
I like this guy.
You want to erase the memory?
True Kokona.
I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live.
I know,
brave
right?
and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Alright, so he's upstairs. Actually, what does this bitch want?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
Alright.
Some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Welcome to Uganda.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
1 bullet. Alright.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Let's see.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars.
Inside a metal cage?
By the dead.
Police station?
A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
'Cause you did. Wait, I got my bullet back? I scammed her.
What the? Get them! Oh!
What?
What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh!
No skill face roll Shensi, Carl Sono, Fresh Air 777, Tekagek Weed Pirate, Kimsey, Steven Senegal, Odin Snooze, and Blood Raven. Thank you boys. Oh, 3 years on Kimsey actually. It says Forsen E. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The time wizard, actually.
What the? Get them! Oh.
The time wizard!
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, shit.
Charles
You're
Reed,
even uglier than I thought you would be.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before.
I mean, I just want to get the lore.
Brothers' bodies were blessed by the sea.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear. Alright.
Start at the beginning.
What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will.
House? Let's get it in house.
Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You can't remember chasing him?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Mm-hmm. The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Alright. I don't know. I think I believe this guy.
Don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I will think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
No.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
You have few bullets. Fuck off. That monkey guy could fucking give me probably a new gun. Unlimited bullets. Alright, so what do we know here? We know that everyone got hysteria. And Albert was murdered. Lewis was aware of his actions. In the fight with Albert Throgmorton, Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. I think that he was mentally affected. I do. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton would have his head. I think that's the case. But I'm not taking his bribe. Worst ending, little W. This is the best ending, alright? Look. The right thing to do is probably to tell...
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
What's up with this area?
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Let's go tell him that his son is dead. That's not gonna be a pretty conversation. Well.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket.
I couldn't tell the truth, Chad.
Alas,
He would kill him.
This was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press
He doesn't seem to be that upset over his son dying, though.
Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm investigating cases of insanity.
Looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition for recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Geological?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Good questions.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe?
I don't think so.
I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Let's talk payment.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
You already knew this. We're acting stupid.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man.
You've been staying in the fucking rain for an hour. Very busy, huh?
Sido and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Antipsychotics, ammo, a revolver. It's high noon somewhere in the world. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So his manor is where... What did he say? He said... Old Grove. So it's this one. Alright. There's my hotel. Robert Throgmorton Fund Expedition. I was trying to find any other expedition members that are alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in this manner. Alright. Well. So far, I have nothing. Is this the guy who found him? Oh, shit.
I've said everything I know.
Now, where's that boat? Where is that boat? I wonder. Nice backpack. Thanks. Where he washed ashore, right? You got a skill point? Oh. Experience. Alright, we almost have this one. Double the quest rewards. Chat help. Hey, I've seen things my mind cannot comprehend. Incomprehensible horrors. I fear I will soon become insane. Till 9 I blow her. Oh my god, they are cocks, picture fix, sorry, origin, royal. Genful, get filled in for the large entity for today to the step.
budge.
I was gonna go tell him the good news. Locked himself in. Alright, yeah, this is awkward, by the way. I promised this guy to take care. What the f... I don't know if you guys saw that. This guy flew the fuck out of here. The guy who was standing here, and I bumped into him. Where did he go? Hallucinations? Can I get a clip of that? I didn't properly see it myself, but I mean, there was a man standing here, and then he spasmed, and I looked back, and he was gone. Oh well, maybe we'll find him in another life. Oh my god, Malnus outbreak! Ah! Simkitting for 1 year, says Sulul, and Hippo jump for 2 years. During the badge. View. Wait, what? The fuck? The fuck? Well, I guess I lost memory and woke up in the hotel.
Don't smash it. Okay, don't smash it.
Costume unlocked, they were.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Brothers? I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starring half mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. My memories were true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark slithering, and it still haunts me. Is this me? Was I on a submarine? And then... TTS voice. Shut the fuck up.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
They were. Alright.
Never again, they say.
Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are a private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite of yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me, and will take me soon. I have cast my lot, and am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost as it could be, or kind's lost hope for enlightenment. Alright. Oh my god. Fuck off with your tea. Good donation. Long ass donut.
Makes this place feel more like home.
What do you mean opposite of mine?
Already.
Be more specific. Is it this one? Not this one, but maybe there's something here. Oops. Shell casings, alright. Did I get a skill point yet? No. So it's probably this one, right? What satanic shit is going on in here? Bewitched Tome. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said to Devon himself that... Stop, chat. I can just like... I can feel your TTS, okay? I don't sound like my TTS. And even if I did sound exactly like my TTS, that's a good thing. Because that means the TTS is working. Motherfucker. This book... Hang on. This book hides itself from more lies, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return and claim it. The witches who wrote his confession lives in eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? Okay, remember this. Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Remember that, chat.
Welcome to Uganda.
I wonder if these are like optional tomes you can find. Oops, sorry. Unlocked door, there's just men, the Yellow King's gang. Can't get here now. There, okay. Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor on the old church road between 7 and Oaks. Local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cinder mill. Okay, there's a lot of books that I can find with my vision apparently, but I think it's optional stuff. One was next to a library, right? Over here. One was near a bank. And the others... And one was near an apple tree.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister. You wanna stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
My dear nephew, how is Oakman treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding a question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly. Only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know Devil's Reef is in good hands. Aunt Portia. So, who are the Blackwoods? We have the Innsmouths, they are the fish guys. And the apes are the something Stranglethorn. I don't remember what it. And who are the Blackwoods? I don't think we've seen those people yet. Note about the hobo signs. God damn it. I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid signs marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign though. You'll have to investigate yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3Ks, reach for the gun. I guess. Now the tilted H here didn't it say it was inhabited? Doesn't inhabited means that no one lives there? Or is it the other way around? Oh, it's the other way around. Inhabited. What is the opposite to inhabited? Unhabitated. Ah, right. Unhabitated. Okay, so right now I'm over here. Here's my ride. If I want to go somewhere, I think. My Uber boat. I haven't tried that yet. Have not tried that. Robert Throgmorton, oh they're called Throgmortons, gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road. Okay, place this on map. Northern Coverside in the crossroads of Asher, and what else? Asher and what was the other one? This is Asher, Hubert. Oh, here. Alright. So we want to go this way. Alright. Get out. Leave now. Infested area. Can't see shit. Oh, here's my boat. Where can you take me? Oh shit, look at that. I'm stuck. Oh, I can get out. We're fine. The fuck? Who are these fucking monks? What the fuck? People just stop that.
He's mad. He's completely.
Oh, I didn't know. What the fuck? I never hit anyone when I did that before. Shit, they have guns and shit. Dude, what is this, GTA?
What's your problem?
It's the same guy that I bullied in the bar. Well, at least I saved that guy from getting beaten. The fuck?
Damn newcomers.
I have a feeling it's gonna be quite a little trip, boys. A little trip. There's gonna be plenty of bugs in this game, I can already tell by the physics.
What's your problem?
Alright. I wonder if this is it. This is close to where I placed my marker. But it's probably not. Oops. I got a lot of stuff here. I think that's a lot of stuff. It's a long list. What was that? There's definitely something here. Gunpowder. It should be upstairs. What the f- Jesus! Are you fucking kidding me? How strong are these fuckers? What the fuck? I might have to go combat actually with my skill points. But first we are getting this quest reward. I mean, I stun locked him there, but fucking stop. Use a first aid kit. How much does it heal? Not even full. He has hard difficulty. Or not even 60%, I should say. Heal like 50. Can I stop pressing E? There's no point running away. The blasted hollow-eyed freak always catches up with his grin, his long black coat, and those thin, crooked fingers clutching a gun. She's got a bullet with my name on it. I dodged it once, there won't be a second time. K, help me. K! Religious motherfuckers. Maybe the revolver is better than the starter gun. Got this from the ape guy. Alright. With such a strong minion, there should be something good here, no? I still haven't learned how to craft stuff. Huh? There's nothing here. That was all? That was all I got from this place? Kidding me? Oh, fuck it, I guess. Okay, we're at the cross section, assuming that guy in chat told me the truth about the other street. I might have to read it again, because I don't know if I believe. Where is it? Letter from... Asher and Hubert. Asher Road and Hubert. Asher Road and Hubert. Oh, it is here. Alright. Can't be this place, can it? Maybe. It is. Look at that. We found it. Sorry.
Guess I don't need the key.
Someone kicked in the door. What the fuck? Super kicker. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing, include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, with words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Divers with the bends. Is that diver sickness? That all those things sounds like diver sickness.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Sorry about that. Gunpowder, alcohol. Durden donates $3. Says Stupid Man Custom donated $5. Says I wanted to fuck my wife. Nice try. I'm Nick, a Flying Hurge, Foxy City, Turkey Pizza, Gecko in a Box, X Harmed, OMG It's Alive, Some Guy, Debated Little W, and Dasp GG. Thank you very much, boys. Metrics TV donates 3 and says this is not even a joke. My girlfriend cheated on YM 5 days ago. YM. What does YM mean? I mean, if you're trying to write me, that's not even remotely close, and it's the wrong order. But okay, I'm gonna assume it says me. 5 days ago, and now she has a new boyfriend. You've made this much easier, but when I checked her activity thing on Discord, she was playing Crab Rave. Pepper Hands. I mean, she's probably a normie, right? Don't read too much into it. Dude. What the fuck are these birds? What the fuck is going on here? What the hell? Ah! fucking bugs. Okay, we're gonna check that room out, but first we want to make sure that we don't miss loot, because we are playing on the hardest difficulty. Players promote to have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices, supply of sedatives to prevent cases of maldness. Among the expedition members, I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. I agree with this guy, H. Doug. He knows all about maldness.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Let's take it and shell it to someone. It's quite a rare. Fuck. It's my ritual, hitting everything before I open it to make sure there are no prey thingies that turn into objects.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
I wonder where they came from. Yeah, another dimension. L. Sullivan B. Morgan, local fisherman, reports numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the oceans from J. Harvey. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after his chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Okay, so how is the Lovecraftian lore really? Is it like like a portal to another dimension opening up in the bottom of the sea, or is it different? I guess depending on from space. Oh, so it's cosmic horrors. But they all look sea related, right? They all look like sea related, kinda. Not all. Alright, so this guy, H. Dog, he was on the expedition. The same expedition the son was on, like murdered. So we want to find this guy if he's here, but why would he be here when the son was the only one who returned? Oops, sorry. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be the live unreadable. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. MKV diving suits, air tanks and pumps, canned foods, personal belongings. Do not T unreadable. Air pipes, phone station, wires. Alright. Stop that. I only have one bullet in this thing. I'm taking this. Ha! What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Jesus. I was gonna shoot. I thought it was like a fucking Russian standoff. Jesus. Fucking Christ, this guy. I gotta take a leak before I pee my pants. shat myself. Damn right, I shat myself. But I had no clean underwear, so I guess we'll make do. Alright. Oops.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair. Guess that...
Alright, so am I not even gonna talk about what the fuck just happened here, or? I hear something. Alright, let's go to my happy place. Cargo manifest. That's all the clues I got from this place, or what? That's ridiculous. That can't be it.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
Okay, so Fish Molis broke in here.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Alright. They're searching. Oh, maybe the other Fish Moly wasn't so innocent after all. The guy who murdered the son, maybe he was just lying about... Dagon. These guys are definitely possessed.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
I mean, obviously they broke in and they searched the place.
The papers.
They found the hidden thingy. What?
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Welcome to Uganda.
The revolver fucking one-shotted that thing. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be a recent posting or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicles. Alright. I still don't know why the fishman wants to, like, maybe they're possessed by Cthulhu. Check the chest. Wait, what chest? Was there a chest? I already opened this one. Symbol on the chest. I already opened this. Alright, we're fine. The Chronicles, that's over here. Place marker. What? Delete. This one. Okay.
Hey, knock it off.
Sorry. Can I read that for a second?
Please, take anything. Just don't kill me.
Are you a fucking wizard? Where's the newspaper? Oh. Don't fuck with Harry Potter. Alright, here's the newspaper.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you.
Isn't she the fortune teller?
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do
Help
with
me
it?
out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
It's the only
All right,
newspaper.
I'll, be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
I got some time.
You still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war,
The Navy SEALs.
found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
It's connected.
And then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview.
That was the shortest
Mr.
interview
Reed.
ever.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Bye.
See you later.
2 questions interview. That better be on the fucking front page. What the fuck? Did you just flip that with one hand? That was fucking pog, dude. The Lost Expedition. Select 3 search criterias. Was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in manner. Yeah. So. Period. After the flood. After the flood. After the flood. Sections. Advertisements. After the flood, advertisements. And what does people mean? I don't know what this one means. People. Officials, celebrities, commoners. District. Commoners. Not about Old Grove? Where was this thing? Not Old Grove. Grimhaven Bay. Near Oakmont. Grimhaven Bay. Or ads about the freighter. Yeah. Advertisement, Grimhaven Bay. Why doesn't this... What? Didn't I do Grimhaven Bay? The fuck? I was so sure I did it first. The 30-ton ship Titania, nice name, is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration. For the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week, those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. Captain Jeremiah Sanders. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Alright. I like that this game doesn't hold your hand too much. At least not on this difficulty. Infested area. Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Oakmont Port. It's down here. Alright, I have a boat here. Take the boat. Pier 3, over here. Wonder if there's something up here though. Hey chat, stop being so fucking edgy. Jesus Christ. Put on some sub-mode mods. At least we got some bullets.
Welcome to Uganda.
Super shortcut. No mods.